Hello, ¿cómo estás? How are you guys doing? This is Rob again, back with another video, short video of two cigars that I tried out that I wanted to let you guys know about. The first one is the Don Tomas. Now, I am a big favorite of Honduran cigars. I think they're like, I've tried a lot of different brands from different countries, and I found the Honduran cigars are my favorite. They don't give me a cough. A lot of the cigars give me a cough and they make my throat sore. But the Honduran cigars, they don't. So there's something I think there's something in the Honduran soil and the plant that is healthier, if you want, if you will, than the other brands. That's how I usually gauge whether or not a cigar I'm going to reorder a cigar. So the thing is, okay, so I had a really good review on Mateo. Don Mateo. That is a great cigar. Mateo. I got that. I got a 20 count of those, and in a Churchill in an 8-inch size, and I still have. I ordered like 2 or 3 months ago, and I still have some left. Really good cigar. Now, what I want to do is try the Don Tomas, because the Don Tomas, or Don Tomas, is also, the pronunciation is Don Tomas. The accent is on the A. Because they're also a Honduran cigar, and I wanted to see how it compares to the Don Mateo. Now, I already smoked it. I ordered a 6-inch Toro, but this is what's left of it. It's basically, it's like a 50 gauge or 52 gauge, no, maybe 54 gauge. The Don Tomas is a good cigar. If you saw my review on the Don Mateo, which I was really thrilled about, the Don Mateo is also a Honduran cigar, but I think it's made in the same region. But it's a little bit different from the Don Mateo. The Don Tomas is like a nice everyday cigar. It's not as strong as the Don Mateo. I would say Don Mateo is a richer cigar. The Don Tomas is like a good everyday cigar. It's not bad. It's really not bad. But I wouldn't say this was my favorite cigar. But it's not bad. Now, whether or not I'll reorder it, I don't know. I'm probably not. But that's the first review. Now the second review, I'm going to. I ordered a CAO Cameroon Churchill. A Churchill, as you know, is a 7-inch, and this is it right here. This was quite a pricey cigar. It was like $8.50 for one of these. So I'm hoping it's really good. This CAO family of cigars is really good. I mean, they make the CAO Brasilia, the CAO Italia, CAO Colombia, and the CAO Americana. They also make the CAO Gold series. Now this one, I think, is a Gold series. One of the Gold series, CAO Cameroon, it's called. So, and the wonderful thing about this one is that it's a square design, square pressed, and I really like the square pressed cigars. They're really fun to draw on, and they're not like the big round cigars. They really go nicely when you draw on it. So let me cut this with the. See, I like to. Now, one thing I want to say on the safety. One thing is the safety of these cutters, guys. I noticed a lot of the cutters now only have this one or this one. They don't have both of these. I think these were these double type of cutters were they were banned. I think they were banned because I'll demonstrate what can happen, and probably people have lost their finger doing this, but this is something that I just realized the other day. When you open this, right, there's a tendency, if you're not really careful, you might put your finger right in here and your thumb in here. Okay, you see where my index finger is here? This is where the blade cuts. So you could easily, if I press this, I could slice my index finger off. Very dangerous contraption. Your index finger has to be in the far circle. Okay, you see where the blade goes? One time I picked it up, I picked the cutter up, and I put my index finger in there, and I was just about to, cut it, and I noticed, I was in the wrong hole. So I think what they did is, I'm hoping they permanently banned this cutter with a double cut on it, because you're talking about slicing your finger. I mean, this blade is really sharp. I mean, look, it's basically a guillotine. So I would not get a if you get a cutter, don't get one that has both hole here and here, because that obvious reasons. Okay, either get this cut or this cut. Now this is my favorite cut right here. This is called the diamond cut, and that's what I almost always use. So alright, so I'm going to cut this. Very dangerous. I mean, it's unbelievable to me how there's an oversight of that little gadget. Okay, so here's the diamond cut. If you guys haven't seen how a diamond cut looks, it cuts really beautiful oval, a beautiful oval or diamond cut. It draws really nice. So now I'm going to try this using the torch lighter, and we'll see. And I'll give my review on it. It's okay. It's all right. It tastes like the Oliva family of cigars. It's a little bit rough. It's a little bit strong. This CAO Cameroon. Yeah, I mean, I actually ordered this by accident. What I really wanted to order was the CAO Brasilia, because CAO Brasilia is probably right up there, one of my two favorite cigars. And they only had this one as a single, so I figured, well, it's a CAO brand. It's probably as good as the others, but it's not. It's nothing like the. It's a nice smoke. Actually, it's a nice smoke. Oh, I love the smell of cigars. Don't you guys love the smell of cigars? How could anybody not like cigars? I mean, whether you're a liberal or a right conservative or a moderate, how could you not love the smell? This amazing smell. Very good. So it's a good cigar. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I would, 10 being my most favorite flavor versus 1 being the least favorite flavor, I would give this cigar, I would give this a 7.9. The construction is really fun, really easy to hold, this rectangular cigar. It's very light. It's just a really nice construction. But the taste could be better. But it's not bad. So there you have it, guys. So I hope you like that. Now, I'm going to, what I want to say is, what I was going to say. I have some Perdomo, which are right up there as my top favorite cigars. I ordered a set of Perdomo samplers, 4 different types, and what I'll do is, I was going to return them and get something else because they were a little bit pricey, but since I love Perdomo and I don't feel like waiting for another order to come, I might just try them. Also this week I have a Gispert coming. Gispert to me are right up there, top cigar for me. I love the Gispert. I tried it a long time ago, and I compared all these other cigars to it. And Gispert again is a Honduran cigar. You know, you got Gispert, Honduran, like some of the Honduran brands are Gispert, Don Mateo. What other ones? Romeo Juliet, which I'm not. I don't know, for some reason I've never been into Romeo and Juliet. But Punch is a really good cigar. I think that one is from Honduras. Um, there's a bunch of them. Gispert, Hoya de Monterrey is a wonderful cigar. You know, I love Hoya de Monterrey, and one of these days I'll order that again. The trick with these cigar outlets online is that, you know, what I try to do is I try to get a mix of different cigars, but they don't really they don't make it easy on us, because what they do is, like, the best cigars, the best selling cigars, they don't really let you buy singles of them at a discount. You know, if you want to get singles, you have to pay quite a bit. So what I try to do is I try to look for, every now and then they'll have an offering of like 4 or 5 different brands within a sample of maybe 6 cigars. And what I try to do is I look out for those. So if I see, like, out of those 6 cigars, if I see, like, you know, at least 4 of them are my top cigars, you know, I'll order that sampler. That way you can get a better deal, versus just, you know, creating your own sampler. It can get a little costly, you know. Like this was $8 or $8.50, you know, for one cigar. So if this was part of a sampler, it would probably be like $4.50, you know. But it's a Churchill, so the Churchills are always more expensive. Like the 6-inch, 5-inch, and 6-inch ones, you can sometimes get for $4 or $5 a stick. But when you're talking Churchill, you know, they're more. That's the nice thing about the Don Mateo, the Don Mateo 20-pack. You know, I got that 20-pack for like $50. Was it 50? Yeah, like $50, 54 with tax. So basically that was like $2.50 a stick. I mean, that is cheap, you know. Whereas this is $8, you know. And it's not, and the Don Mateo that I ordered was 8-inch. And you can order those Don Mateos. There's a, I don't really like to plug too many places because they're not paying me, but I think if you check with like Famous Smoke Shop and also Holt's, that's where I was ordering them. That's where I ordered them from, Famous Smoke Shop. So I don't really want to talk more about these, you know, online retailers. They're not paying me to advertise. So, but you know, you guys probably, I'm sure you guys are aware of the big online retailers. JR Cigars is also another good place that I order from. So that's what I try to do. I try to get deals. You know, sometimes, quite often, like some of these guys will have free shipping. I mean, you know, that saves you like $7 or $8 free shipping. That's basically one cigar, right? So you know, that's so I'm always looking for a deal because this hobby can get expensive. This hobby's like, I mean, you can easily spend 60, 80, $100 a week ordering cigars, you know. But hey, life is short. Why not, you know? Life is painfully short. So why not? So hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you on the next one.